Hello guys, part number 2, or part 2 rather. Okay, so what did I miss out from the last video? Okay, so why is this important? Why is it important to find a business or a career that you love? Why is that relevant in the context of what Napoleon Hill talks about in his book? Now for me, particularly regarding the mastermind principle, in order for you to get the cooperation of other people, you need to display a certain level of enthusiasm, as well as charisma, as well as just displaying a good personality. It's been said that with enthusiasm, many things can be achieved, including promotions, including getting investment, including just having a good impression on your employers. So this is why it's important, because if you do not enjoy what you are doing, if you are in a business that you don't love or enjoy, if you are in a job that you do not love or enjoy, then you cannot be enthusiastic and you can't fake it. You cannot fake it. This is why it's important. I've just watched a video by a guy called Evan Carmichael, and he produced a compilation of videos regarding how to find your passion, discussing specific methods. And the best was his clip right at the end where he just says, go out and try things. And it's that simple. And it's similar to if you're looking for a girlfriend or a wife or a husband or boyfriend, or you're trying to find somewhere that you love living. For example, you might want to live in Australia or China, but you're not 100% sure. The only way that you're going to know is by exploring, is by trying it out, and then that's the only way you're going to find out. Same applies for restaurants. You're not going to know what you're going to love unless you try the dishes. It applies to everything in life. So this is no exception. Let me just read the quote by Robert Herjavec once again. So Robert Herjavec on page 61, he says, unless you can't wait to get started on building your business each day when you wake up, reconsider your goal. People who manage to reach exceptional levels of success cannot imagine themselves doing anything else in life. Building their company is something less than work and something more than play. So it describes it as playing. It's not work. Now the question centralizes on, okay, how do I go about doing this? How do I find that business where it's not business, it's just play? One thing I do know is that you can't just choose a random business to step into and you're guaranteed to love that business. That's not the best way to do it. The best way, like I said, is to experiment. So let's say you had a business idea regarding a gym. Wouldn't it be best if you worked in a gym just to get a feel for it, just to see if you liked it or not? Think about it. The next point I wanted to make was, there's a gentleman by the name of Earl Nightingale. I think he passed away in the 80s, but he's been one of the best motivational and philosophical speakers probably of our time. And he says something very interesting. He says, people who succeed only succeed because they know what they want, they know what their goals are. So in my situation, I know what I want. I wanted, and I still want wealth. But it becomes tricky because in order to achieve wealth, you need to provide a product or service that is of value to other people and that is distinctive compared to your competitors. Now, if you decide to step into a business which you either know already that you are not passionate of, or you have no interest in it whatsoever, or you're just guessing that you might have a passion for it, then the issue is, what if 6 months down the line you find out that you're not even passionate about the business? You spent so much time on market research, you spent so much time on, connecting with people and finding investors and developing yourself, developing your business plan, and then later on down the line you discover, oh crap, I don't even like this business. Then what? And that's probably the worst case scenario. So this is why I suggest for you guys that are watching, and for me, is that it's best to sort of test the waters, get a taste for that business or for that industry, and just see if you like it. And you can't force yourself to love something. Well, for me anyway. There's been a lot of people leaving comments on forums saying that forget about pursuing your passion. Instead, be passionate about what you're doing right now. But for me, in my mind, it doesn't really make sense, because how can you develop passion or enthusiasm about something that you genuinely do not like? So that's all I really wanted to say. Think and Grow Rich, they talk a lot about definiteness of purpose, especially in this book, How to Raise Your Own Salary. Especially in that one, you need to know the direction that you're moving in, and you need to have a burning desire. You need to really want it with all your heart, all your fiber, all your soul, all your spirit. You need to really, really want it. Now, if you don't really want to step into the business idea that you've come up with, then you're still at stage one. You're not going to develop a burning desire for something that you're not particularly interested in. So I believe that maybe the first step, instead of trying to come up with a business idea, maybe you should just get work experience or talk to people about their jobs or their businesses, see what excites them about the